And we are back as the pull-offs are about to happen here at the Kendall, Ohio State Fair Grand Nationals, a part of the Copenhagen Skull Hauling Circuit. Jim Brockman, for years, pulled the minis and the two-wheel drive trucks 2 weeks ago. He bought this tractor.
You are seeing the finest that the sport has to offer here for you at the Great Ohio State Fair. Jim Brockman was our test puller, and he gets to come back at this situation on the Equalizer tractor.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Brockman, I thought you were going to smack the thing out the end for the third time. Excellent run in the pull-off competition, Jim.
Well, we got a little close to that white line. I had to back out of the throttle because my left brake isn't working. We broke the brake line off in the first run. So I had to back out of it, and I don't think that really helped our run too much, but we're satisfied.
Just might be the man to beat in this pull-off competition, Jim Brockman, New Haven, Indiana.
All right, here he comes. The Bionic Buzzard from Sydney, Ohio. Jan Schmeising. And that is quite a name on the fuel-injected Allison.
Once again, he must beat 292.4. But also keep in mind, there are two drivers after Jan Schmeising. Whoa, some problems with the Bionic Buzzard.
The top four are still undecided in the modified class. The top four are still undecided.
Jan Schmeising. Jan, you made such a good run in the regular competition, but then she let loose. Hopefully nothing serious.
No, I think I broke a throttle shaft, or a shaft that runs all the butterflies in the Hilborn on one side.
And when they go, there goes the power.
Well, yeah, just probably about 5 cylinders of butterflies went shut.
And you lose a lot of horsepower.
Yeah.
Jan Schmeising, ladies and gentlemen, Sydney, Ohio, in the pull-up competition. Bill Leischner, as they're all fired up as we roll on in the pull-off competition. Bill Leischner in from Weldon, Illinois. Our number 3 driver in the pull-off competition. He's got the green flag, Bill Leischner.
They call it the Dirtslinger.
Bill Leischner. Bill, what a super run. I could tell by the expression on your face. You thought for a moment you had a full pull.
Yeah, I wanted to wander over to the left again. I just couldn't hold it. I had to kind of try to back out, and I was on the brake as hard as I could. Stopped a lot of momentum riding that right brake.
Would you call this a power track?
Yeah, I'd taken some horsepower out there and some driving, and we just didn't look like we did quite good enough.
Great to have you.
Thank you very much.
The distance, 288 feet, 6 inches for Bill Leischner. And that means in this pull-off competition that he is a little more than 3 feet shy of going ahead of one Jim Brockman. A number of fans here would tell you the final guy to go, Dan Gaerte of the Gaerte brothers, could take this thing out the end, could take first place in the competition. We're only moments away. So let's watch him as he brings that tractor up. Dan Gaerte, can he do it? Final tractor to run in the pull-off competition. Dan Gaerte did not make it happen. If you would, Jim, congratulations to you. And again, just a dynamite run. Tell us a little more about this tractor.
Well, this was Emil Murda's tractor from Fairfax, Iowa. He died a few years ago. We looked at it about 2 weeks ago and then called him back and bought it. Paul went out last Friday and picked it up and brought it back, tore the motors all apart. He stayed home while I was out pulling in Michigan and New York, but he burned a lot of midnight oil getting this tractor ready to go.
Jim Brockman, ladies and gentlemen, he has won the 5,800-pound modified competition here at this year's Ohio State Fair. We'll be back with the 6,200-pound two-wheel drive competition right after this.